Oh my goodness. Here we are on the internet
Yes.
doing D&D things because
Again.
we
Again.
are we want to escape. We're escapists.
Happy.
Yeah, escape. Okay.
Azkaban can't hold me.
All right, serious. Um cool. Oh, did this thing stop? Okay, no, it's good. It's going. The thing
It's
is
going.
happening.
We
All
live.
right, we live. All right, we're gonna jump into it. So, last time, our intrepid band of adventurers, Storm Animus, had just escaped the mirror version of the Sunless Citadel here in the Feywild, defeating several powerful enemies within and destroying Golos the Keen on your way out. You guys acquired a lot of various magical items and loot, and set a course for Taviran, hopefully returning the primal earth back to the leadership there so that you could teleport the city back to the material plane. The first night, you guys were seemingly tracked by wolves as you have a dead body along with you, that of Allure, who seemingly died by the hands of a great pummeling. In a crazy feat of uncharacteristic wit, you guys managed to evade the wolves entirely and got a full night's rest in, the first one you've had in a very, very long time. Later the next day, as you guys got over the great plains of the Feywild and got back into the forest, you encountered a strange grove where there were many fairy rings of mushrooms, and Gabriel had noticed that within this grove that the within the fairy rings is like he could see almost like two worlds, one like just beyond the veil of his sight. There you encountered a gorgeous woman by the name of Elodie, who claimed that her son needed a cure of some sort for paralysis, and she was out in the world searching for a specific cure. She claimed that the mushrooms she had in her satchel were that cure. You guys, very skeptical of her, took her in after finding out that she was lost and unable to return back home. Later revealed that she is a nymph, kind of beautiful woman of the forest, with long brown hair and kind of like twigs coming out, and it looks like almost like vines growing like just underneath her skin in some places. And So you guys took her in and continued your journey towards Taviran. Uh, then finally, as you get through more and more of the forest, you all heard some distant drumming. And deciding that it wasn't really, you wanted to kind of evade whatever the drumming was coming from, you decided to move away from it. And the drumming seemingly like changed directions. It would disappear behind you and then reappear in front of you. And after a little bit of thinking and trying to figure things out, you realized that you had been traveling in circles this entire time. And just as we ended last session, you guys have just had decided to instead move towards the drumming and see what's the source of the drumming, and that's where we're going to pick up our game tonight. So Storm Animus, what would you like to do?
Murder.
What was that, Aaron? You just murder?
Murder.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry, just it's a sort of a tick of the profession. Just do that sometimes.
Yes, I should start doing that. That'd be fun. Murder. All right.
Feels good, doesn't it? Right. So we're on our way to the drumming. To Ralura. That's legit. What we're
might as well.
that's legit. Like what we're doing right now. We're just going towards it, right?
Moving towards the drumming. Yep.
Okay. Can Aaron, like Naruto through the trees to do that?
Absolutely. Make an acrobatics check.
Sure. Points for cool. Let me just pull up my acrobatics real quick. Just in case. It doesn't go well. Oh, all right. Do that. And do that. Ooh, 22.
22. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, as you've noticed in this forest many times, it appears as though, like, just because of the large roots and things like that, you can find yourselves, like, a little bit higher in the trees. And as you guys are continuing along on the ground, you watch as Aaron is kind of occupying a little bit higher of a space and is kind of quickly running with his hands slightly behind him, dashing between various branches and long roots and seemingly easily making his way through the mid layer of the trees.
Yes. Oh, in a sneaky fashion, by the way. I totally forgot to mention that. I do mean to stealth run with a 22.
Oh, that's a number. Who stole my pencils? Oh, here they are. See, that's my initial reaction. Who stole the,
You know, as a
the remote's
sibling,
gone.
yeah,
Stole
as a
the
sibling,
remote?
I can understand that. I understand as an older brother, it is natural to just blame automatically. Cody says nothing out of guilt.
Okay, so you guys are advancing towards the drums. They do seem to be getting louder and louder as you guys are traveling through this enchanted forest. Other than Aaron's stealthy canopy movement, all right, what other preparations are you guys doing?
I got my sword out,
Okay.
and I think
Cool.
I don't know if I'm gonna move stealthily. I'm gonna try to move stealthily. I just like towards it.
Okay, just moving towards it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll roll for stealth too, I guess. If
Okay.
everyone else is doing that, try.
Great.
Attempt
Ooh,
to
an
follow
M20.
suit.
Nice.
17.
17. Oh, that's not bad.
Well, I rolled a natural 20 and an 8, so 9.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yay, disadvantage. I feel ya.
What did Atreus roll?
Natural 20.
Oh.
What?
Okay. So.
Atreus goes incorporeal.
So. Also, since Elodie is following, she just says, "Oh,
Oh yeah.
I'll just be as quiet as I can." And
You
she
just keep your head down.
she actually, you watch as her entire body, she just vanishes totally. Although the more perceptive of you can see that she's still putting footsteps down, so she is invisible.
So she can just, you know what? Never mind. She'll be fine. Let's go.
You guys continue forward, and it's a good 10 minutes as the drumming gets louder and louder and louder, and sometimes it gets to the point where you don't think it can get any louder, but it does. And then the forest diminishes a little bit, and in a 20-foot diameter clearing, in the middle of the clearing, there is what appears to just be a solid stone cube. Almost looks like an altar. Looks like polished obsidian. And it's just unnaturally cuboid. It's like the edges are super, super sharp, and the sides are so glossy, but also extremely deep black. And that's about what you can see from this distance. But you can definitely tell that the drumming is coming specifically from this object.
All right, Adrius. In my experience, you need to either go up there and shoot some fire at it or bleed on it. It's all up to you.
Is my detect magic still up?
No. But it only lasts 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gone by now.
Okay. At risk of blinding myself, I'll do it again.
Okay. You cast detect magic. The world does light up again. The very air seems to be just permeated with enchantment. However, despite the fact that the air is lit up, this object exudes an even brighter aura of enchantment.
As far as the area, like what I've noticed the air being all enchanted. Is that kind of like exuding from it?
It's hard to tell. The air is just different, slightly less bright than the black cube.
Enchantment. Okay. Okie day.
How far away are we from it right now?
I'd say about 30 feet. You're like just inside the tree line, looking into this small clearing. The forest doesn't look any different. It's not like dying or anything. It doesn't seem to be adversely affected by the cube. It's just that there's like a small clearing, and just an area void of the trees.
Do we see anybody else or any traces of anyone?
Or is it just the cube
coming through here?
Make a perception check.
Wait, I suppose do I see anyone with a slightly higher vantage point? I suppose.
Okay.
Sure.
I got 18.
Make a perception check with advantage from up high.
Okay. I got 18.
Okay.
I have a natural 18 plus a bunch. Let me go back to perception. 25.
25.
Yeah.
All right. You guys look around and are fairly sure that you're alone. You don't see any extra movement other than a periodic fey creature, like a will-o-wisp floating by in the air, a pixie or something just flitting around, a butterfly or a bird, typical wildlife that you've already seen. You do notice that there are 3 objects that are similarly constructed black, polished, that look like small spires that outline and surround the cube in the middle. They're very small. They're only like 2-3 feet high, but same material.
I'm using the same magic aura.
If they are, it's being obscured by the air that you're experiencing.
Okay.
Pick up a rock and throw it at the cube.
Sure. Quickly find a small rock, throw it in the direction, and it passes into the clearing, strikes the cube, doesn't mar it whatsoever, but does bounce off of it and then hit the ground.
I'm gonna whisper, Elodie, where are you? Elodie, where are you?
I'm over here.
Okay, I have a question for you. Have you ever seen anything like this in your time here in the forest?
No, I don't think I have.
Nothing even remotely similar at all. The material, nothing. No. Are you shaking your head? I can't tell. You're invisible.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Gonna go up and inspect the thing.
Okay. So, Gabriel, you approach the cube. You enter this clearing. And as you approach it, some features become more visible on top of the cube.
Is a cube.
Huh?
How tall is the cube?
Like it comes up to about waist height.
Okay.
Comes up to about waist height and kind of juts into the ground. And you can't actually see the bottom of it. It appears to just go straight into the ground. On top of it, the perfectly polished surface is broken by what appears to be a glass-like orb that's half set into the top of this cube. It swirls around on the inside with a greenish light. And there are 3 other small indents in it, in separate corners. They look like a small cup on the inside of them. They're about the size of like a quarter, and perfectly circular in the way that they're indented into the stone. And leading from each one of those little circles are small troughs that lead into the center glowing glass sphere.
Does it look like those spires that surrounding the cube look like they'd fit in there?
You want to inspect the spires?
Yeah, the little ones.
Okay. You go approach one of them.
Ooh, sorry. Before that, what kind was the glass orb emitting something?
It's the same kind of
enchantment
as the entire object.
Okay.
You approach one of the spires, and you find on the back side of it, set into the back of the spire is a small glass marble that is kind of glowing with this one that you find here is kind of glowing with like a bluish light, and inscribed in language that you don't understand. There's an inscription above the orb on the spire.
Okay. Does it look like any language I've seen that has that, like, is it Sylvan or something that I just can't read?
I think you've seen a decent amount of Sylvan now that you've been in this realm for a little while, and it does look to be Sylvan.
I hope. Aaron, I need your help to translate this. I cannot read it.
How far away am I? Is this a? You said it's a clearing, right?
Yeah.
Can I hear him? Am I too far away?
You can hear him. You're maybe like
right.
20, 30 feet up.
Okay. I will gargoyles glide down to him.
Nice. Glide down, and upon inspecting the inscription that Gabriel asks you to look at, you see that on this one, it says wits. Just one word, wits.
Wits, as in like brain stuff.
Yeah, like wittiness.
Yeah.
Just wits.
It says wit.
Is there another inscription on the other spires?
Aaron takes a gander. I'll just have a gander then.
On one of them, the next one you encounter is a red orb that says strength.
Oh, this one says strength. I'd rather go back to the wit one.
And on the last one, you inspect it, and it says revelry.
Revelry.
And that one is orange.
Revelry. It's that feeling you get when you chop a head off and have a drink.
Murder. Is that another red time for that? Oh, no.
It's yes,
questioning
it's rarely
everything I know about conversation right now. Like, it's all out the window.
It's all for the best. In my professional opinion, you do need a bit of an overhaul in the department.
I just start yelling violent words.
Wait. Right. So, based on our previous knowledge of how we've dealt with mystical objects with words on them, it seems we need to showcase we need to follow the instructions, perhaps.
It's just 3 words. Those are terrible instructions.
Indeed, but that's a very strong opinion. Therefore, you go to the strength orb.
All right. I got it.
I'm gonna.
No, I thought he'd go to the wits orb.
I get that a lot.
He's learning sarcasm.
Maybe you, Gabriel, should go to the witch slide.
I'd say I go to the 3rd one, but I still don't know what that means. So
the spire, it's like how big? How tall?
Marble in it.
It's only like 3 feet tall.
Is the marble on top?
It's a marble just like in the back of it, facing the forest.
In the back of it. All right. Can I pick it up?
Yeah. So you go into extract it, and it is easily removed from the spire, and it sits in your hand with a modest weight, and the glow. You have the strength one, right? That's what you're grabbing.
Yeah.
It has like a modest reddish glow that illuminates into your hand.
Boop.
Lovely.
Nothing else really happens.
It's not particularly strong. I mean, it's not like it's gonna crush under anything, but it's not weighty. Do we put it somewhere, like on this cube?
All right, you go up to the cube, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the cube and I'm gonna look at it. And you said it's got 3. The troughs go to the middle.
Yeah, like 3 little depressions in them that go into the middle. Yeah.
All right.
Right. Well, this just goes in one of these. I'm gonna put it in the closest one.
Okay.
To wherever the strength, wherever
Wait,
it was initially.
Does the module say anything?
No, it is a blank slate.
Okay.
Woo!
Hello.
So you put it in,
Hello.
you put it into one of the depressions, and it fits perfectly. And the reddish light coming from it travels slowly up one of the troughs, and then encounters the middle orb. The middle orb, the light inside of it, once green, slowly shifts to red, and from the light and the smoke that's within, it starts writing out a simple phrase.
In a language that I don't know what it is, or
Yeah, actually, you don't understand this language.
Aaron. I need you. It wrote out a simple phrase that I don't understand.
One of several, I'm sure.
Hey, revelry. All right.
How do you make such a fun thing sound so ominous? Anyways, what does it say? Can I read it? One.
Yeah. So as you start to read, it actually kind of starts extending the phrase and add more to the to what's being said. It says, "Strong are those that can escape. The trial of strength begins now."
Cool. Had an Irish accent to that, and Aaron just said it out loud. Cool.
All right.
I'm gonna light up my sword.
You light up your sword, and as you guys kind of turn from side to side, changing your perspective, suddenly the forest around you is gone. And all that's left is a wide open clearing with many bushes on the ground. The sky has changed to an unnaturally white color with no sun.
Oh. Aaron suddenly misses knowing that it's just about 3. I didn't know it could get worse. Now I just
the cube is still present in the middle, along with the 3 spires, and the rhythm and pulse of the drumming changes to be much more abrupt and much more just like powerful and energetic. You guys watch as a couple of the nearby bushes that you guys had first taken as just a bush, suddenly 2 of them, about 10-15 feet tall and across, rip themselves from the ground and spawn many long tentacled vines that start flailing out in various directions. And large, like, yellowish flowers kind of open up, and you see almost like small toothy maws appear on multiple sides of this large bumbling bush, and 2 of them do this. I'd like everyone to please roll initiative.
Okay.
Balls, but okay. Is initiative affected by 1 level of exhaustion?
I don't know. Let's see. Exhaustion on ability checks. It is an ability check, so
Cool.
yeah.
So it's normal. Oh, God, I rolled a natural 20. Lame.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. 23.
23, very nice.
Ooh.
Ortok so ready. Cannot be surprised.
23 for Ortok. Aaron?
8.
Alright. 8 for Aaron. Atreus?
15.
15. And it was like a 2, Cody, right? Oh, Gabriel. All right, I'm rolling.
Doing great. All right, Ortok the Arborist. Let's do it.
Gary!
Gary!
Murder!
One other thing you notice is kind of like jammed in between all the vines on this creature, like wrapped up within them, are many, many sets of bones and skulls that are just like set on the inside of this disgusting looking bush. So at the top of the round, you see these bushes rip themselves from the ground and start moving around. Ortok, what would you like to do?
Gonna go into a wicked rage and run myself right up to him and smack the nearest bush.
All right.
Here we go. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, I'm gonna actually hold on. I'm gonna actually put the battle map up.
Oh, cool. I don't know if this was theater of the mind. There we go.
This looks familiar.
You like the reused background?
Is that a well?
So
Nope.
that's just the
Nope.
cube. I couldn't find anything I liked, so that's what where the cube is
Got you.
occupying.
Oh, it's
That
quite
works.
large.
All right, I'm gonna run up to this guy. I'm gonna take a whack.
All right.
18 to hit.
18 hits. Yes.
Cool. And do you need lightning and regular damage, or just the same thing?
All at once, please.
All at once. $19 points of damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna swing away again. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay, thank God. $17 points of damage.
All right. Oh, sorry. Did you say something or anything else?
No, that was it. No.
Oh, that's it.
So-
Okay.
So yeah, those are the only. That's all Ortok is good for.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
in the
just-
way and I'm doing damage.
I'm just double checking one thing here. Oh, okay. Ah, all right. Cool. Okay, so that was Ortok's turn, right?
Yes.
I just gotta grab one thing here. Next is one of these strange creatures, and you watch as the this bush actually takes one of its tentacles, actually two of its tentacles, reaches into itself. And these tentacles are more vines. They reach into themselves and actually pull out what looks to be like a half-digested corpse, and sets it onto the ground. Two of them.
Well, we've got those too.
Ortok reaches into his bag.
Oh, whoops! I didn't want that.
No.
Corpse off right now.
Pulls out another one of itself.
There we go. And these two very like zombie-looking kind of creatures get set onto the ground nearby it as it begins its turn. Then it's just going to lash out with its tentacles against you, Ortok.
Cool.
Let's see here. First attack is going to be a 22 to hit.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. That will be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you feel like these tentacles hit you, and it's almost like a stinging nettle kind of effect as it hits you.
Oh, boy. Why? Oh, natural one.
Natural 1. All right.
You've got it.
Which is 7. I don't know if that means anything.
So the stinging nettles like seep into your skin, and this is particularly fitting for me because I got poison ivy.
No! Oh, wait. Were you disc golfing?
I was disc golfing.
Knew it.
I got poison ivy. I threw a shitty drive and it went deep
So it's
into
your
the
fault.
forest. It's really my fault.
It's 100% your fault. This is what happens when you can't drive in disc golf. You're poison ivy.
All right, so 6, 12. You take 18 points of poison damage.
That's good.
That was the first attack. Second attack.
There's
Second-
3 attacks. There's another attack.
There's 3 attacks. So
Oh, God.
next attack is a 15 to hit.
That misses. All right.
All right, next attack. You manage to dodge this second tentacle. The next one reaches out to try and grab you, and that's a 14 to hit.
That misses.
All right. So the first one wraps around your arm for a second. You watch as your skin like blisters up, and you take a bunch of poison damage, and then you manage to dodge out of the way of the next 2 tentacle attacks. Then it's the zombies. These 2 zombies are just going to surround Ortok. The first one's going to roll an attack to hit. Just going to flail one of its fists at you with a 7 to hit.
Miss.
Uh-oh. People.
We lost him.
We lost him. Second punch attack is a 10.
That is a miss.
All right, so
You
both
should
these
get another D20.
zombies unable to hit you, just kind of flailing at your face. Uh-oh.
He's back.
He's back. Ugh, technology.
Yay. Internet.
Okay. Then, that's the zombie's turn. Now it's Atreus' turn.
Okay, I'm gonna. I guess I'll just stay where I am, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the big creature by Ortak.
Okay.
A little quiet, Matt.
Is that better?
I was talking to Matt.
Oh, I can't hear him
man.
at all.
Oh, okay.
He's really quiet. Potato.
Continue. All right, Atreus, what are you doing?
Well, I was gonna try to hit him with Fireball, but I don't. After rolling, I don't think it's gonna hit.
Fire bolt.
Yep.
What?
15.
15?
Yeah.
15 hits.
Oh, okay.
It is a big bumbling
Bush.
tentacle bush.
Okay. Hopefully, I roll good. Um, 17.
17 damage. Wow, nice. All right, this bolt of fire goes streaking across the battlefield, impacts this creature. Part of its plant-like exterior just burns off for a second. You hear this kind of like gurgling sound coming from it as it kind of shrieks in pain. Got anything else, Atreus?
No, I'll probably just stay there. Did it seem like the fire did anything more particular compared to air attack strike?
It hurt him. It didn't seemingly do much extra. It definitely did its damage. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now the next one. It also reaches into itself and yanks out a couple dead bodies and puts them around him. Puts them onto the ground. These zombies. You've seen these before. They're big. They're dumb, and they're rotting and they smell terrible. Then the strange bush creature is going to it's going to scoot up there. It kind of like it has to use its tentacles, pushes itself up off the ground, and then like lands itself down. It's kind of like scoots itself along the ground. gets up to Aaron. Aaron, you just smell this terrible, foul smell coming from it, as multiple dead corpses are contained within the interior of it. It is going to lash out with 3 of its tentacles at you.
Cool. Can you hear me?
Now I can. Yeah.
Great. Cool. 3
tentacle attacks. Yeah. So first one's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
First, you're going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bah.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as the same stinging nettles dig into your skin.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's not super good. Constitution, just a 10, I'm afraid.
10. You don't manage to resist the effect as your skin, again, like bursts into blisters, like right away. And you take 15 points of poison damage.
Got you. That sucks.
Second tentacle comes in with 8 to hit.
I've learned my lesson.
And last tentacle with a 12 to hit.
Excellent.
All right. So again, first one comes in, grabs your arm, and this searing, poisonous pain comes into your arm. Next 2 tentacles, you manage to duck out of the way, and that is going to be the creature's turn. And now those 2 zombies are going to try moving around. This first one is going to move up just towards Aaron and swing its fists at Aaron with a natural 1. It's just going to run up to Aaron, and it's going to trip on a vine and face plant into the ground.
Slurp. Excellent.
It's just like... just face first.
Bush
for once
zombie.
it wasn't me.
Take that.
10, 15, 20.
I'm so good, I don't even have to hit him.
This zombie is going to make its way just around this side of the cube. And that's as far as it can get. Now it's Aaron's turn.
Yeah, let's see. 5. 15, 20, 25. I can make it. Okay. Using full movement and the disengage mechanism. Oh, that's not going to work so well, is it? Well, I'm going to do it anyways.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I actually, since you started your turn within 10 feet of the creature, this foul smell, I actually do need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'll combat it with a foul smell of my own. I'll fart in your general direction. Was a con save again, you said?
Yep, Constitution.
I'm not so great at that. I'm not constitutional. 11.
11. The stench is so strong, you actually find yourself heaving and just squirming from the pain, and actually it feels like it's burning your lungs. You're incapacitated until the end of your turn. So basically you lose out on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Stinking cloud.
That's incapacitated just means do nothing.
Yep. Do nothing.
Okay, well, got it. Can I... Yeah, I can't ready any actions. I'm pretty focused on how just awful everything is. Okay.
Okay. That's all Eric can do. So now it's Gabriel's turn.
Put Allure's body down by the cube.
Okay.
And then I will channel divinity and destroy undead.
Okay. What's the radius?
30 feet.
30. So yeah, I think you get to
hit everybody.
Yep.
They make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Well, I'm going to go from top down. So top zombie that's prone got a 3. Next one down got a 4. Next
money.
one, the one right above Ortok, got a 9. This metal dice is losing its juju tonight. The next one gets a 13, so I believe they all fail.
What about the corpse plants? Are they affected?
The plants, as your burst of light energy goes out from you, plants don't seem affected.
Does all the skeletons inside them go kaboom?
We'll see. Remind me what all the effects are for.
Well, if they're over. Where is my? Dang it! I'm trying to find the CR that I affect. Anyway, when an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, it's instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than your threshold for your level.
The zombies like the lowest. It's like a quarter CR, so I think those are just outright vaporized. However, the plants don't seem affected, and the skeletons and things inside them, the ones that are inside of it, don't seem animated at all. So, doesn't seem to affect the things inside of them either. However, you do all watch as a big burst of light, like a huge explosion coming out from Gabriel, seems to just turn all the zombies, the 4 here, just to ash as they just disintegrate and fall apart.
Murder.
Murder most foul.
I will bonus action cast a healing wordo on Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah. Exfoliation.
Actually, I'll do that at second.
The healing word, revelry.
God damn it.
That'd be the bardic healing, right?
Bardic healing.
I'm doing it at second level.
Second level. All
You
right.
get 9.
9?
9 to Aaron.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And that's me turn.
All right. Aye. Now it's back to the top. Ortok, it is your turn. You start your turn within the stench of this creature. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Absolutely. Check this out. Oh, that's pretty good. 25.
25. All right. You managed to hold down your disgust and kind of like manage to clench up in a way that keeps the stench from entering your body too much. Now that you've succeeded once, you're immune to this effect for the next 24 hours.
Oh, cool. In which case, now that I'm sufficiently clenched up, I would like I would like to attack.
All right.
Okay. All right, 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Come on now. 24 points of damage. A lot of good numbers there.
Wow. All right.
I hit him with my sword. I'm going to do it again. Natural 20.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh man, it's over. Call it in, boys.
One of these guys. And I can... Hold on. How many of these can I do? I need to double check my great weapon fighting. If I can... Do I just reroll one of the numbers? Or can I reroll as many as I want?
Oh,
I need to double check.
Using great weapon fighter or something.
Great weapon fighting. It says you can, when you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack, make with a melee weapon. That you are wielding with 2 hands. You can re-roll the die, but you must use the new roll. So I think I can.
That sounds like any die. Yeah. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Give me nice. Oh, much better. Thank God. Give me a hot second here. Much dice. All right. All right, 38 points of damage.
Dang. So,
Ouch.
with one strong blow over the top, you slice this creature, and then with a second one, you come across and manage to just slice off a few of its many tentacles with a devastating blow. The creature is looking really feeble, as it seems to be hardly able to hold itself together. Like some of the dead, corpses and skeletons fall out of it a little bit, and it kind of stumbles around. Not quite dead, but very close.
Okay, well, that's all I got. So,
all right,
just gonna stand there and be satisfied.
All right.
Yeah.
The creature, now it's that creature's turn, so it's kind of wobbling around, and you watch as some of its tentacles go into itself and push some of one of these corpses further into itself, and you watch as some of these strange, viney, toothy maws on the inside of it kind of chew it up and eat it, and you watch as the body dissolves on the inside of itself, and a few of its tentacles grow back.
Oh, bitch.
Why?
Then it's gonna move around you and get to here. And then it's gonna make three more tentacle attacks against Ortok. First is gonna be a 16 to hit.
No, that's a miss.
Wow, you have an ACS 17, right?
Thanks to the cloak of protection, I do. Yes.
Oh, very nice. All right, second one, 7 to hit.
Wow, what's going on with those dice? I like it, but
It's great, but
Natural 1. Natural 1.
what the?
That's insane.
it's gonna come full circle. And we're gonna die.
So this creature, still trying to hold itself together, lashes out against you, and you either parry the attack, duck out of the way, or slice one of the tentacles off as it's trying to come and attack you. And in this flurry of attacks, you are left untouched. Then it is Atreus's turn.
So it looks like he gained health, right? That's what.
Yeah, he definitely healed for sure.
Okay. Okay, so I think if I move this way, I can get behind him. I'm gonna go there, then I'm just gonna cast Lightning Bolt to get both of them.
Oh,
Okay. Sure. I gotta roll some dexterity saves. How dexterous is a bush
plant?
Well, first is a 9, so that's a nada. And next is an 8, so they both fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Extra dice here. That'll be 29.
29. All right. you put your hands out in front of you, conjuring this lightning bolt that arcs across this space, and you put a huge scorching hole through this one immediately in front of you, and it just disintegrates. Various pieces of it just fall onto the ground. All the corpses and bodies that were inside of it get scattered about. You actually notice that some of the bodies on the interior of it had things on them yet. So like a couple swords come out, some shields and some other things. And it is destroyed. The one over here hasn't been touched yet. The lightning bolt still slams right into it, leaving a huge scorch mark on it. But it is still looking pretty healthy.
Okay. I'll just stay there.
Okay. That is Atreus' turn. So now it is this flower's turn. This one is going to do the same thing as its friend, and and push a couple of the corpses deeper inside of it. You watch as a couple of them are consumed, and it seems to, the scorch mark seems to almost go away as new pieces of it are like very quickly grown. And then it is going to kind of lumber 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to get right there. And do a few tentacle attacks on Aaron. Oh, 23.
His butter scratch.
That's going to be first 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and then I need a Constitution saving throw.
Sparkly die I found the other day. Clearly the one I'm using is not constitutional, so we use the sparkly one. Oh, reroll. Yeah, it still sucks. 10. So
10.
I got blisters on my fingers and literally everywhere else.
You take 18 points of poison damage.
Oh, okay.
This time, kind of over your shoulder and on your back, the stinging nettle gives you a bunch of blisters and poisoned flesh in the back. So now we're on to our second attack. With a 22.
Okay. You know what? I'll use evasion on this one, or uncanny dodge,
sure.
It's uncanny dodge.
So it would be 10 points of bludgeoning damage, but you'll take 5.
Okay.
And then I need you to make still a Constitution saving throw.
Right. Right. Uh-huh. A save. I get it. Oh, that's better. 16.
16's a success, and you actually managed to resist the poison entirely.
Jolly good.
And you don't take any poison damage.
Cool.
And then last attack. This is a 19 to hit.
It does, yes.
Okay. This will be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And another Constitution saving throw.
Man, this thing is spicy. Fighting plants, man. I swear. Oh, that's good. That's a 20.
20. Okay, you managed to resist the poison again.
You ever picture characters resisting poison, just like they get hit with something and they go, no!
Yeah, exactly.
And they just continue on.
It doesn't really feel... If there's definitely one thing that doesn't really feel quite right, it's definitely poison, because it's like mostly poison resistance has to do with your heredity. So it's like it's hard to like manipulate that in any way. But anyway,
just choose. You have to be very convinced. I'm not poisoned.
I'm not poisoned. My arm's turning black, but I'm not poisoned.
Perfect.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's
It's
fine.
only atrophying. It's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
that Simpsons episode with the roast pig. It's just a little wet. It's still good. It's still good. It's a little dirty. It's still good. It's just a little airborne. It's still good.
Okay. That was that creature's turn. So now it's Aaron's turn. I need you to make us a stinky Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. It's an 8. I guess I'm out of Constitution. Yes, I ran out of Constitution.
Are still incapacitated by this stinking cloud exuded by this creature.
Fun.
So you're just sitting there like, like almost throwing up. Now it's Gabriel's turn. Now, Gabriel, you are within 10 feet of it. However, because you're a construct. What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Anywho, what's up?
So you're within 10 feet of it. But since you're a construct, you're unaffected by the stinking cloud.
I don't breathe. Okay.
So it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to
Rage.
Yeah. Since that's gonna happen, I'm going to shoot it with a sacred flame. So I need him to make a dex save.
Dexterous bush. 12.
I know. That's 12 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And then I will bonus action cast. Where is it? I know I have it. There it is. A 4th level spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
And smack it.
All right, roll.
It's my helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody should just get a picture like a Blackhawk
Oh yeah, and put it as the token.
as a spiritual weapon.
My helicopter sandwich of doom. Maybe not. This is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Aha!
It's just the bush.
Another 12.
12 points of damage.
Radiant, yeah.
Okay. So first taking a blast of radiant damage to the center core of it, and then suddenly these helicopter blades just grinding into its exterior, sending bits of foliage every which direction. It's tanking the damage, but it is definitely hurt. Anything else?
Nah, that's all.
Okay, it's Gabriel's turn, so we're back to the top. Ortok.
All right, Ortok is going to get right there, and he's gonna go into attack and say, "Enough beating around the bush." Thank you. I'm done. I'm out of here.
Atreus is just going to turn around and leave.
I take a point of psychic damage.
The bush surrenders.
And the sacred witch stone is awarded too.
Yes. The genius. What was I doing? Oh yeah, attacking. Where is this?
I blacked out for a second from that joke.
I blacked out. Ooh, 28 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Ortok is swinging away today. Woo! Numbers. 21 points of damage.
Very nice. Solid hit.
And Gonna do another little bit of damage here. Hopefully. 15.
15 hits.
Okay. $22 points of damage.
Nice. All right. Still standing. However, this creature has these huge gashes into it from the helicopter attack and multiple huge impacts from your greatsword. Anything else, Ortok?
That's all I got. I'm all out of puns. I'm good for one a session.
All right. Now it's Atreus's turn.
Amateur.
Amateur.
Amateurs.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cast Firebolt at him again.
Okay.
So that'll be, where did that do? 24 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
Holy crap, 25. Jeez.
Ooh. All right. You conjure another small bolt of lightning, or fire, and project it towards this bumbling bush creature. Burst into it, searing a few of its tentacles off and some of the flowers and leaves on top of it. Looking pretty rough at this point.
Kill it with fire.
I'm just gonna scoot ahead a little closer to the group.
Okay. That's Atreus' turn. Now is the creature's turn. It is again going to push another corpse deep into its body, and you watch as the recent scorch mark is healed away.
So when he does that, when it does that, does it look magical or organic when they heal themselves with?
It's
corpse?
it's like supernaturally organic. Like it eats it and then it seems to grow very rapidly. There's no like super magical effect. It's not like it sparkles or anything, but then it really just does seem to grow very rapidly.
Okay. I mean, is the noise akin to like something being consumed, I guess?
Yeah, you can hear almost like a chewing, just like on the inside of it, and almost like an acid like smell and sound coming from the inside of it.
Okay, just I'll take note of that. Okay.
All right. Then it's going to look around. I think Aaron's taken more, so it's going to go for the weakest link at this point. Attack Aaron for...
Come at me, bro.
With
Come at me, bro.
A 9 to hit.
Indeed.
Oh.
I would smell them coming.
Second attack.
Get new dice.
16 to hit?
No. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Wow. All right, last attack. 23 to hit.
Uncanny dodge.
All right. So
Nope.
you would take 8, but you'll take 4 instead.
Cool.
And I still need a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. All right, let's use this sexy blue one. Ooh, 17.
17 and succeed, and you don't take any poison damage.
Neat.
All right.
I'm sick and tired.
All right, that's the creature's turn. Now it's Aaron's turn. You're within 5 feet of it, so or within 10 feet of the stinking cloud. So I need another Constitution saving throw.
You got it, dude. 16.
16. Finally, you're able to stop coughing and hurling from this terrible smell, and you manage to gain your composure, and now you're immune to the effect for the next 24 hours.
Fabulous. I will draw my sword. I will, instead of igniting it, I wish to because that takes an extra step. But I want to use instead the extra step to douse it in poison.
Sure.
I want to poison my sword. And I need to look up the poison effect. Sorry. Poison 5. Yeah. Do that. We'll go on roll 20. Right. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. Oh, shoot. What kind of poison is this? It's just a poison. What's the...
There's basic poison. It's in the player's handbook, I think.
Oh, basic. I see. I got it. He's coming up. There we go. It's an extra D4. It's a Constitution save. What is the DC 10?
Okay.
That's not very strong, but that's fine. Let me roll to hit, I suppose, and then I'll see what happens. 19.
19 hits. Yeah. You get sneak attack.
Yeah.
It rolls a 15 on its Constitution save.
Okay, so it does save. Does that mean or take? So it doesn't take any damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I still am sneaky. So, I would have thought poison did more. Oh well. That many plus this. No, it's not on fire. Not yet. Soon. All right. And the actual sword. I guess. Can't be all sneak. You must sneak with something. Okay. 20, 22, 26 points of piercing damage.
All right. How do you want to do it?
I mean, just like straight to the center of mass, wherever its like life force heart thing would be, I guess.
Okay. You lean in with your arm and just plunge your sword as deep as possible in the center of this creature. You actually feel the interior of it like kind of like flailing around your arm, and you feel like this kind of slime on the inside of this creature. As you plunge it deep, it gurgles and screams, and you retract your blade as your blade's actually kind of like steaming from the acid that got onto it. The creature eventually just kind of like flails and spazzes for a little bit, and then eventually collapses onto the ground, unmoving.
Huh. I have single-handedly defeated this creature. Lovely.
Ortok starts clapping.
And almost as soon as the creature has hit the ground, the next time you blink, you're suddenly standing all around the cube again, as if you had never moved.
I get the strangest feeling I'm gonna figure out what revelry means today.
The sky is back to its normal state, and you're just standing there as if you had not moved into combat at all. You're just around the cube, and the one difference is the once red light of the strength orb is now changed to gold, and the corner of the cube that impression is like located in is kind of like has like golden like vines of cracks like running through it that kind of go around the cube a little bit but don't make it all the way around, and the middle orb has returned to its kind of innocuous greenish smoke going around in circles.
Lovely. We just have to do that 2 more times. Aaron will take the opportunity to look at Gabriel and with a very needy expression.
How does he look?
I mean, he could probably survive another fight, but he's going to need some love eventually.
I'll poo a 4th level cure wounds into him.
All right.
I poo upon him.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Math. 21.
Me, brother.
Oh, wait. 21. 5, 26.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Cool. All right, with that, let's save the best for last. So we take the wit stone and put it in.
All right. You take the wit stone. Put it in to... Oh. What?
I go... shit, what's her name? I wrote it down. Elodie, are you still around?
Hello.
Okay, that's good. I thought maybe she got left there.
As Aaron drops in the marble, I'm going to light up my sword.
Okay. Light up.
In case
electric.
It's ready. Or just leave it lit up, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I could have done that, but I didn't. So here we go.
You put the you put the blue wit's orb into one of the other receptacles. Its bluish energy travels up the trough and meets the center orb, where slowly, spelt out in a smoky Sylvan script, it says, "Discern what is real for this test, for it might not be your last."
When Aaron reads that aloud.
And you sit there for a second, blinking, looking around, and nothing really changes. And until Gabriel, you look around and you notice that the air is no longer glowing with the magical aura. It is gone.
Okay.
And then you look down and it looks like the cube is just a black cube. There's no inscriptions, no orbs, no indentations. It's just a solid black cube.
Right. So everything's the same except the cube. There doesn't seem to be magic about.
Yeah, correct. It's just
right.
It just looks like
it's just saying
the air is
yeah,
not magical anymore.
Yeah. And what did can you read just once more what the inscription said?
Discern what is real. Oh shit. For God, I literally just had this. For it might not be your last.
So discern what is real.
For discern what is real, for it might not be your last.
Okay. Sorry, I just put it in there so I have it written down.
But that sounds like a send off to me. I mean, the magic's gone. We can just go. Right.
That just doesn't seem to work that way. I don't trust it. In fact, Aaron will pull out and ignite his one sword at least. But Aaron will level it at each of his companions in turn. He points at Artak. You. What is the name of your sister?
It's him.
Sure.
I was like,
to,
I know it.
Right. Points to Atreus. You, what is the original color of your scales?
D&D trivia.
Right.
I'm trying to even remember what I was before.
Weren't you a red dragonborn?
I thought he was green.
I thought he
No.
was green.
Oh, green, probably.
Yep. Yeah, I was green.
Yes.
Okay.
Send me a free mini.
Yeah, a green for like a day.
It's green for like a day.
Slightly
is
green, mainly
green.
clear.
Yeah.
Incorporeal. Ah, shit.
Points to Gabriel. Let's see. Who built you? Oh wait, do I even know that? Does Aaron know that?
I kind of went over it a little bit, but I kind of go, I'm like, well, that's a complicated question, but Vilmir.
It's you. Okay. All right. All right. So Aaron feels confident that his friends are his friends at least. So that's good.
Wait, Aaron.
Oi.
How can I tell that you're Aaron?
What the fuck
If-
kind of stupid question is
If
that?
you could scream one word, completely random word, to prove to yourself, to myself, that you are Aaron, what word would you scream?
Ice cream. Murder.
Oh, okay. That was really poor, but you know, whatever, I guess.
That's just not a screaming mood. Right. So we are who we are, but something is amiss.
Is Elodie here still?
You call for her, and she does not answer.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't know if she was with us last time either, though.
That's true.
we didn't check. But either way, we know she's been responsive when we have called. Therefore, either she's been whatever the word is. Either she's been taken or we have. I'll wager to say that we have, since we have all the marbles.
I'm gonna like touch the cube, see if it feels like the cube.
Yeah, it's real. Your hand comes in contact with kind of oddly cold cube. It's definitely a little bit colder than the ambient temperature.
And everything surrounding the cube, like outside of that 20-foot radius, looks like the regular forest.
Yeah, it looks exactly like the way you had left it.
You can like go
Are
prod
we-
a tree.
Right. Is this clearing open to the sky?
Yeah, you can see it's basically like a straight shaft all the way up through the canopy, straight up into the sky.
Okay. Right. While Ortok checks that, can Aaron like fly up, as high as possible with the time allowed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, sure.
I'll see if I hit a ceiling.
You fly up higher. You can travel as far up as you want, really. And
How'd you solve the icing problem?
and eventually you start feeling like the air is getting thin, but you can see for miles and miles around, and even in the immensely far in the distance to the south, you see peeking through some of the low-level clouds, the silver spires of Taviran, 20 miles away to the south. Yeah.
Okay. Satisfied that we're not in some sort of dome illusion, I'll fly back down.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
How long does that take? My
Um,
walking it's my walking speed, so I'm going 30 feet. However much.
I'll say it takes 15 minutes.
So, meanwhile, back in the clearing.
Ortok's like poking around, trying to see if everything seems like a forest.
Okay. Every object you poke is solid, doesn't seem to shimmer or change. It is as real as anything.
Okay.
What could the might not be your last part? Any ideas on that?
It'll take Aaron some time to come back down, so he's not present unless you're waiting for him.
Yeah, I guess we're probably poking around while you're doing that.
Yeah. Did we notice any forest noises? Any shift in the soundscape or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Oh yeah, the drum's still going?
They're quieter, but they're still coming from the cube.
Okay.
Perception, just a 13.
13.
Yeah.
Kind of with just keeping your ears open. Doesn't sound as though the soundscape hasn't really changed. You just hear the tweeting of birds and the rustle of the leaves in the faint wind, and you still see the periodic fey creature that like flies through the trees, or a will-o-wisp, or insects and things like that. The forest is still very much alive.
All right. Is that cool blue bunny from Breath of the Wild around? That thing freaked me out the first time I saw it. All right. Yeah. So, should I have landed at this point? Let's say.
Yeah. You can land.
Okay. So, unless this is just obscenely powerful, we seem to be in the same place. I didn't break through any sort of magical barriers or didn't find anything out of the ordinary.
Should we just continue?
I mean, is the other marble there? Is the other stone, the revelry stone, visible?
It's visible and available.
But there's no recess for it.
Right. And the other two stones are not present?
No, they're still there.
They are, okay. But the thing is like black.
All the little spires are still there. The surface of the cube has just changed.
I'm gonna take like a sweep through the woods to see if there is another cube, like if he just planted us somewhere else.
Okay. About how far away do you want to be doing your
100 feet.
100 feet? Okay. Make a perception check.
Like, another thing is the drumming still coming from this cube?
Make your perception check, and I'll continue.
God damn it! It was like 22. So 11.
11. You make your sweep. You don't find an additional cube, and the whole time it does sound like the drumming is coming from the cube that you've seen.
For it might not be your last. Our last what?
Yeah, that's
maybe. Follow me on this. When they're talking about your last encounter, like maybe this whole thing's made up, and now we're in reality, and we just need to continue and just forget about the cube.
And Elodie, apparently.
I mean, maybe she wasn't real. Maybe that's what the cube's talking about.
I mean,
maybe she is the cube.
I've heard philosophers talk that we're all just inside the dream of a butterfly. Like, I don't. We're going to get very metaphysical very quickly.
That just sounds fucked up. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. You're spewing nonsense, and I just don't know what to do with it.
Where do I hit it? Yeah.
Can I lift the cube?
Saxophone. Where do I hit it?
Can I try and tilt the cube if I can see under it?
Oh, you attempt to move the cube, and it seems unmovable.
At least it's an immovable cube.
With the effort you currently put in, yeah.
Can I pick up the other spire?
They seem equally unmovable.
Bugger.
Okay. Why don't we just try walking towards the city, and if we're still in this thing, it'll just probably bring us back. Right? That's what it's been doing. Anyways.
Okay.
It's possible. It's just a little concerning that we still have a third of the puzzle yet to solve.
Maybe we did it in the wrong order, and we skipped to the end.
I suppose. If everything's written in Sylvan, nothing. Just, yeah. The Fae are not known, as far as I know, for their sense of order.
Not be
Arg. The castle Arg.
What did it say when we put the strength stone in?
It was just along the lines of a test of strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starts now.
Starts now. Yeah.
And then it started.
And then it started. Discern what is real. Gabriel, do you think you could dispel anything? Do you have any sort of fact-checking? Like
my spell that I have up doesn't seem to... Nothing's glowing anymore. The cube isn't glowing. The air isn't glowing.
There we go. It's all gone. We did it. It's because we're too witty. That's
I don't know
the
about
trick.
that.
We're gonna keep trying, but that is a good.
We don't know where Elodie is though either. But I don't know.
I've already forgot about her.
Can Aaron say in Sylvan? How can he word it? He'll just kind of test the waters. He'll say very clearly in Sylvan, "This is not real. I discern this is not real."
Make a
He says it authoritatively.
Make a performance check.
Oh, Jesus. Performer he is not. I don't even know where that is. Okay.
Under perception.
Yeah. I perceive that I am an excellent performer. I know a lot of performers like that. They are not excellent. Actually, wow. Natural 19, so it comes out to 23.
Okay. The wind changes direction, and you watch as one corner of the cube like shimmers and then reveals another marbled socket.
Can the spires be lifted now?
Well, the spire doesn't have to be lifted. The stone has to come
it's
out.
The marble.
The one. Yeah.
But you check the spire. The spire's still equally unmovable. But you can remove the marble if you desire.
Oh, okay.
So you said a socket opened up on the cube?
Yeah.
Where is the socket?
There's only one socket.
Oh, is it the one in the middle? Oh, it's the
It's off on one of the corners, and it's an
Oh,
open
okay,
one.
sure.
If you look at a GameCube, right, top of a GameCube.
Top of the GameCube, it's where the power button is. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
But the important one, it's very important to remember if you're using a GameCube, playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, just know where the reset button is and be able to just nab that mother.
Ooh, good try. Almost got me. Not quite. Still undefeated.
Still undefeated. Real dick move, but undefeated dick. Yeah.
Batting 1,000.
Anyways, yeah. Does Gabriel
Put
the thing in the thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna go.
All right, you put it in, and the trough slowly reveals itself. The orangish color of the revelry orb travels towards the middle, and then the cube slowly shifts and changes until you see the entirety of the form you had previously seen. The center of it changes to an orangish color, and the smoke begins to form more sylvan words.
Oh, wait, real quick though.
Mm-hmm.
Elodie, are you there?
No response.
This isn't real either, is it?
The smoke begins to form some words.
Oh yeah, do tell.
It says, have your fun as much as you can. And then, one second. You'll be judged on this, is the next phrase.
Great, it's a jury.
And then you guys blink again and find yourself in a much more familiar location.
Is it the Bannard Mare?
You look around, and you're inside of a wooden room. On the opposite side of the room, there's a couple bards performing a few different tunes. One with a drum, one with a flute. Many dwarven and human and just a huge myriad of different people are sitting at many tables across this space, and barmaids are running back and forth serving them their drinks. Behind the bar is just an enormous cat person that looks very familiar to you. The same bartender that you had encountered in Aaron's hometown.
It's Garut.
And a big, huge minotaur figure is sweeping the floors in the corner. There is a fighting pit, or like a kind of a brawling area in the middle of this large tavern. And you look around, and there doesn't appear to be any exits. There's windows that look out onto a beautiful rural landscape. and the area seems to be lit by just like mystical hovering golden lights. The ale is flowing, the wine is flowing, people are brawling each other in various places, some people are putting bets on these various brawls, and any type of merriment that you really can imagine is occurring. There's some kind of shady types off in the corner, a lot of very distinct smelling smoke coming from their direction, and some people dancing to the music. Storm Animus, you find yourselves sitting at a table, just all facing each other. And then suddenly the barmaid, a human woman, probably in her early 20s, comes up with a small notepad and comes like, hello folks, what can I get you?
Oh dear, this is a test. What is the absolute strongest liquor you have?
That's probably the draconian fire brandy.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. I'll have 2.
Oh, yes, sir. And she kind of like writes it down. Hey, what about for the rest of y'all?
Aaron, we're gonna be judged on this?
Right.
And
from what I'm
assuming it's not real, right?
It's magic still
Aaron.
going.
Oh, wait.
Oh, is the tech magic still going?
If I'll say it's still going, you look around, there's no effects present around you.
Ortog ask Aaron if it's real. Aaron wants to flick Ortog's nose real quick. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think if we can get away with not spending any real money. Ma'am, I will gladly have 6 of whatever you just said.
6?
We'll have to open a tab, you see.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no, I'm afraid it's on the house for you.
Oh, lovely. It's finally paying off.
Oh my gosh.
He is off to the famous.
I grab Ortog. I'm like, it's definitely not real.
I'm never leaving. I will die in this forest.
That might be part of the plan. Yeah, have fun.
Well, mission accomplished. Good job, Bush, or Cube, or whatever we're dealing with.
I'll take a couple.
For you two?
I'll take a couple of those.
Oh, well, I'd say with too many more orders, we're going to be out.
Just bring it all over.
Yeah, just bring all of it. Just
bring a bottle.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the bottle then. Anything to eat, or are you all set?
What's the...
Well, I'll tell you what. Bring 5 glasses and place an extra chair right here. And when you bring us the bottle, have a seat. Have a chat with us.
She kind of blushes a little bit. Do a persuasion check.
Twist mustache. 14. No, I'm sorry. Persuasion is much more. 19.
19. Nice. She's just like, oh, you're too kind. And she kind of quickly runs away. She returns with this just like amazing looking bottle that's like very like big on the bottom with a long fluted neck and is just encrusted with various pieces of gold that lead up to a cork that's held in by a very ostentatious looking clasp. Draconian fire brandy looking written on the side. She sits down without her like waitress like bib on, I guess, like
apron.
Just apron. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Not bib.
That really long bib thing.
Right. I do like waitress bib though. I'm going to use that sometime.
Yeah. Waitress bib. Apron. There you go. Thank you. Words. Okay. She sits down. She kind of like she lets her hair down and puts the 5 glasses out. Actually pours for each of you, and then she just says, "So, what brings you to our tavern?"
Well, we heard this rumor in far-off lands that this particular tavern served not only the best draconian stock, but had the most beautiful barmaid that anyone's ever seen. Would you know? Would you happen to know where we might find her? And then he winks.
Or just drinking. Drinking quickly.
Consider the charm turned on.
Just make another perception, or I mean, sorry.
You asked for this, Mitchell. I'm going to flirt with you.
Persuasion check. I'm sorry to any woman that might actually be watching, because I don't know how. I don't know.
Because I just don't know.
Let me just say the views and opinions expressed by Aaron Wayland do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions expressed by Matthew Breakstone. Big old asterisk next to everything Aaron says.
All right, what did you roll?
This is a high fantasy pub.
Exactly.
I rolled another 19.
19.
Magic is real.
Matthew, there are elves and dwarves.
Where elves and dwarves and misogynists get burned with fireball. The law.
She blushes a little bit more, and she says, "Well, I mean, you've got me right here."
Ortok's drinking.
So, Ortok, you go put the drink up to your face, and you see, like, almost in the glass, in the bottom, what appears to be a countdown. It says 24, and then a like a colon, and then 58 colon, and then a number that's ticking down from around 45.
Wow, that is
24, 58, and then a number ticking down from 45.
And it seems to be in the interval of a second. 45, 44, 44, 43, 42, 41.
Etc.
Hey, you guys have this thing in the glass.
Do I see it?
What is our fly or something?
You look in there, and yeah, sure enough, there it is.
Guessing that's how long we're... can the barmaid see it? I'll grab it from Wartalk and show her. Do you see that?
The brandy, I know, it's very good.
Indeed.
No, he meant to show
I'll just fill it back up and act like nothing happened. I don't know.
My dear Dragonborn friend meant to show you your own reflection. Have you seen it? It's the most marvelous thing.
Oh, you're too kind.
Drinking.
Ortok, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Actually, anyone that's drinking, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Like
Can
Gabriel drink?
He can, but it's funny because can I make an insight check to see if she's actually into this? And because he has no idea what this social construct is.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sure, make an insight check.
Like, what the fuck's happening? 23.
23. You get the sense that she likes the kindness, but she's probably dealt with a lot of people like this before. So she's kind of perhaps playing along a little.
I go. Okay. Yep. No, he'd just do that. He'll go, Aaron. She is deceiving you.
Ortok will be like,
Although I don't know why.
This is in full spectacle of the woman herself.
Yep.
Does she react? Like, Aaron's still looking at her. Does she react?
She kind of like side eyes Gabriel, gives him this kind of like tiny little scowl, but then returns to looking at you with her chin on her palm.
Nice. I'll kind of react to Gabriel. Like, Gabriel, my dear friend, what we are doing here is part of a game. It's all in good fun. And deception is part of all games. Wouldn't you say so, my dear?
Oh, wouldn't I?
Perfect. Well, I'm having fun, lads. There's fighting, there's gambling, there's our friend Karut and his giant hairy beast friend over there, whose name I can't remember right now. Karut.
Krokan.
Krokan.
So Constitution saving throws.
it might be the other way around. I don't remember.
I got an 18.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, I got a 9. It was not good.
Is that if you have any at all, or if you're just like, whoa, throwing it back?
Um.
Because Aaron's like sipping. You know.
Okay, so we're gonna say if you get through half of it, then you gotta make your con save. And Ortok said that he was just like, I'm drinking. So that's why I said make your con save.
Oh, Corey's
Did
drunk.
not do well.
Gabriel's gonna look at the glass, see how everybody else kind of down in their shit, and he's not quite understanding what it is. He's gonna open his potion tube, if you will, and just go, whack!
The whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, Gabriel, make a Constitution saving throw.
Is he supposed to sizzle and...
But he's immune to
It's just-
poison.
He's gonna get it kind of all over himself. But, so... 12!
12. What did Ortok get? 9?
9.
And yes, you are correct, I'm immune to poison.
Atreus?
18.
18. Okay. So, Atreus, you managed to hold this down, and you're a draconian, so you've had this shit before. You hold it down, feels good. It's basically just like the best fireball ever.
The drink, not the spell.
Yeah, not the spell. The drink. Best fireball.
Oh, yes.
However, Ortok, it hits you really hard. You take a point of exhaustion.
Another one? Jeez.
And you are definitely hitting the drunk side. Gabriel, a weird sensation comes over you that you've never experienced before. It's like the moment in Star Trek Next Generation where Data like laughs for the first time.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
So it's just like he's doing something. You're doing something you've never experienced. Not even thought that was possible.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel tipsy side to side, and you feel your insides just burn. And the world kind of looks a little funny, and you have a hard time discerning which direction is up. You take a point of exhaustion.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
I look at the glass and I go,
could be dangerous.
toxic.
Oh dear.
You, my friend, are toxic.
Gabriel would turn into, what is his name? Hold on, I need to look up a name real quick. Keep going.
So,
Bender?
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of your names.
There it is. He's going to turn into Baymax from Big Hero 6.
When he's running out of power. Yeah.
Yeah, that's drunk. That's drunk, Gabriel.
Exactly.
So, where are you from? What are your names?
Oh, my highest apologies. Aaron Wayland of the House Wayland. At your service.
Good to meet you.
Indeed. Oh, and he does the hand deal. You know the drill.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's laid it on pretty thick because he knows none of this is real and it's all fun and games.
She continues to point on to the next person. Whoever wants to do that. Does he ever take that armor off?
He is incredibly shy. You'll see.
Oh. But
nothing to worry about. He's
I'd really like
perfectly
to see.
harmless.
I mean,
I'll give her a nudge and a wink. You might be able to get him to take it off.
Why is that?
Aaron laughs.
I don't know, and I'll just pour another drink.
Well, this hopeless sod is Atreus Nascar. And this giant green lump, who seems to be attempting to drown himself, is Ortok Uru.
Well, so what brings you here? We get plenty of visitors, but none that look like you.
Yeah, I want you to tell me what you're doing here.
Slide whistle.
Because I've been answering a lot of questions. And I think you need to answer some questions now.
Oh, I'm just from in town. Been working here for a while just to get some money to, go and maybe see the world in a few years.
Well, it's too bad. Because there isn't gonna be worlds in a few years. Because the demons are gonna destroy it all. Dumb bitch.
Start drinking.
He's an angry drunk.
Oh, you'll have to forgive him. Ortok is what many would consider a pessimist, if you will.
I call my glasses half empty, which reminds me.
Another Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Oh, various gods.
15.
15. It's not enough. You are
He's
unable.
been climbing.
You're unable to keep this. You keep the beverage down. It's just really affecting you. You get you don't have the spins quite yet, but the world tilts every once in a while, and you feel yourself moving back and forth, and you do take another point of exhaustion.
Is the bottle completely empty now?
I'd say it has one more pour out of it.
Oh, okay.
Lovely. So if Aaron, clearly, just to make sure this is all some sort of construct, there's no door behind Krokan that seems to be averting. There's no.
Okay.
There's no thieves. There's no thieves' cant anywhere. Anything like that.
Yeah, you look around and you know what to look for in terms of that type of thing now. And there's no door. Every time you look behind Krokan, nothing odd happens to change your attention. There's definitely no door there. He seems to be serving drinks, and Karut just eventually comes lumbering around. I'll say at this point he does get up to the table and say, "Hey, when you gonna get back to work? And the woman just says, "Oh, I'm entertaining our guests." And Kurut just says, "Oh, well, okay, but make sure you take care of the other tables." And he kind of walks over and starts cleaning up in a different spot.
Now, be honest. The other tables really don't matter that much, do they?
Make a persuasion check.
21. Yeah.
Right now? No.
Indeed.
Kurut's just trying to look out for everyone, and it looks like they have as much as they can drink, so you few have my attention.
Indeed. Is this a one-room scenario? I remember you telling about it, but
it's it looks like there's kind of a like the bar. The back wall of the bar is like a pseudo divide between this large room and what looks like to be another like mirrored large room through two sets of doors that they don't actually have a door in them. It's just like a passageway on the left and right side of the bar.
Sure. Okay. Right. Okay. So Aaron will lean in now. What was your name, love?
Oh, my name's Millie.
Millie. Millie sits well on the tongue. Lovely. Millie, you said to try to save up to see the world, and I think that's absolutely amazing and wonderful.
Bullshit.
I could see you. Now, we are a group here of professional adventurers.
I was
Absolutely
going to say,
consummate travel.
you all look like you've been many, many places.
Oh,
Indeed, we've seen
many places. Check us out. Check us out.
I'm gonna pull out the rotting head of the giant knoll.
Look at this. We did this. We did that. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Put that back.
that's nice.
Check this out. Check this out.
I got a dragonborn head.
Another one.
Still loving the brass dragon head.
She kind of like puts her face in her drink for a second. So anyway, she like looks very specifically at Aaron. Where have you been?
Oh, it's a tale longer than we might have. We're here but for one day, I'm afraid, and it'll take at least 3 to tell you everything. But I have enough to drink. I feel very comfortable. Millie, what say you and I? We find a nice secluded space. I'll tell you everything about the wide world that you so wish to see.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Cool. Wow, it's 31.
She kind of like glances over to Ortok like, I need to get away from this guy. And
I'm just gonna
as
she looks. Yeah. As she looks, I'm gonna have. I still have for some reason a giant's eye. And she's looking at me. I'm just gonna put it on the table and be like, eh?
How about we go to a nice corner of the dance floor?
Absolutely.
Looking at Aaron.
Fantastic idea. And he gets up, takes her by the hand.
Okay.
He'll give the boys, he'll like look over the shoulder at the boys and just, we have, by my reckoning, about 23 and a half hours to have fun. He'll give him a wink and he puts the hand on the small of her back and off they go.
Okay. So as Aaron walks off, we'll get to them in a second. What are the rest of you doing at the table?
All right, Gabriel. You see those guys over there?
I'm gonna point to the people who are like fighting.
Yeah.
I bet that I could beat two of them at once. I bet I could do that. How many of you could you beat?
How big do these guys look compared to Oratak?
I mean, they're like, you know, they look like beefy working people.
Oh, okay.
Like they're like either dwarves that look like they work in the mines, or farmers that just really, you know, do a good job. So they're strong people. Most races are represented, and men and women. It's just everyone in there fighting, placing bets and whatnot. There does appear to be one particular dwarf that's got a couple runes that are like tied up in his beard. That looks to be kind of like the guy. He's got like an eye. He's got an eye patch over one eye, and for now he appears to be looking like just at his table taking a swig. But it's like people kind of congregate around him.
We're talking about how about we go find out. And
All right.
You mean two of the normal guys or two of the guys?
You know what?
As I stand up, I'm like, whoa.
there's three.
I'm gonna be like,
Atreus, what are you talking about?
Three of them? Oh, three.
What you gonna talk to? Let's go.
and
You're going?
just start walking over there.
Yep, we go.
Wait, toward
going.
which one? The guy?
Yep.
The-
Towards the dwarf.
All right. Well, you guys just get up out of your seats. You hear the telltale squawk of wood against wood as your chairs squeak out, and you walk over towards them as a group. The group that surrounds this man appears to just like look at you a little bit funny. And then the dwarf looks at you as you approach, the group kind of parting just a little bit for your entry into this circle around, and everyone quiets just a little bit, at least in this like kind of small area around him. And he's just like, "Who invited you?"
I'm gonna like kind of whisper, but probably not because I'm like kind of drunk, to Oratak. Drop the head on the table. I just picture Aaron dancing in this huge bar fight, just busting out.
Let's see here. It was this guy.
I drop the head of the giant Knoll on the table.
He's like drinking at the moment that you slam it on the table. Make an intimidation check.
Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. 16. Oh, wait, sorry. 17.
Okay. So, he's taking his drink. It looks like to just be a really big ale. And you slam this big knoll head, decapitated. Still, it's only like maybe 3 days old, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
So it's still got, some fluids as it just spills out on the table a little. And he spit takes a little bit. He's like, "What the hell is that?"
Was the head of a giant knoll.
"Well,
Not
get
seen
it,
one before.
get the hell off my table."
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I like grab it and like kind of rub it all over the table.
Oh, is this your table? I'm sorry.
And then I put it back.
What are you lot doing here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
You come over here interrupt my beautiful conversation, and you slam a dead head on top of my table.
You know who's
fuck it all up, and you don't expect anything.
I've got a friend who's a great conversationalist. His name is right over there.
I point at Gabriel.
That's a stupid name.
Yeah, but she beat me to it.
He's a fantastic fisticuffs man.
Oh,
I
yeah?
would like to challenge you.
Well, take off that armor and we'll see who wins.
He can't.
Go as far as I can with where the helmet retracts Transformers style to show the internals.
You guys watch as Gabriel, like, kind of retracting his helmet, and in a moment of shock, you see a humanoid head on the inside of his armor. A relatively handsome man with not quite pointed enough ears to be fully elven. Kind of like a mop for hair. Slowly, kind of like actually reveals itself from underneath.
Oh, Gabriel?
Wait.
Gabriel. Yes, Gabriel.
He has a face, and I'm missing it.
Gabriel, did you have that
What? And I look
the
around.
whole time?
Have what?
I'm just gonna yell out,
Do
Aaron, check this out.
Do I hear that, and can I peer across?
Does my voice sound different now as a result and shit?
It actually...
It's actually like this!
Yeah, right.
The voice is very... It's very similar, it has that a little bit more of an organic feeling, and you actually suddenly feel yourself having to, like, exert a little bit more to, like, actually speak. Like, it's a process that you're not, like, used to producing, and you actually feel like you're moving lips, and you have to do all this stuff, and it's unfamiliar, but for some reason, like, kind of familiar.
I'm gonna grab the nearest bottle that, like, shine it up and, like, put it up to him so he can see himself.
Okay. You shine it up. You see kind of like a distorted image of what you know now to be basically a half-elven kind of face. Angular, like, bone structure, slightly pointed ears, brownish hair, and kind of like piercing bluish eyes.
I just kind of grab the bottom of the bottle. Like...
and now you had realized after doing this that your helmet it's like in your hands, you know.
Okay.
It's an object
It
that you've taken off your body.
Okay. A lot's changed all of a sudden.
Whoa.
Do
I
you
need to go sit
recognize?
down.
Yeah. Do you recognize the face? I'll ask Gabriel because I don't know if, like, he's powered by like a soul gem or something, right?
Just him without his helmet on once before, and it definitely didn't look like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you've seen, like, as you have done various like arcana like things to investigate him before, to heal him, you've definitely never noticed a fleshy body on the inside. It's always been...
Oh, no, I guess I'm asking Gabriel, like, himself, do you recognize the face? Seeing, like, if you can draw, like, a connection to whatever soul is, like, trapped.
Okay.
Or powering him.
Gabriel, make just a straight wisdom check.
Wisdom.
What a time
19.
for Ortok to be so drunk he can barely stand.
19.
19. The face, it like draws you in for a second, like you're staring at it, almost like the world is blocked out for a little bit, and just like a tickle of familiarity, but not strong recognition. And then in this moment, the dwarf just says, "See? Take the rest of it off and I'll give you a good fight."
This will probably start okay. How many friends does he have around him?
Oh, like 8.
I'm going. Okay, and there's like fighting pits down below and shit.
Yeah, you're kind of like on a. It's not raised. It's like the pit is dug down, maybe 5 feet from the rest of the area.
Okay. And
the area is maybe like, I'd say 15 feet by 15 feet. It's not particularly large.
Okay. Is it empty?
There are a pair of people fighting in there right now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Shut up! And I cast hold person at 5th level and snag 3 of them.
All right. What's the DC? Or what's
17.
What's the check?
It is a hold person. Wisdom.
Well, the dwarf rolls a natural 20.
Minus.
2 of his compatriots.
Stone has fun. Oh dear.
One rolls a 2, the other rolls a 16.
Nope and nope.
Okay, so 2 of his friends just like seize up. They're all kind of like whispering to each other, like, "This guy's gonna get what's coming to him," and then 2 of them just like freeze in place. Actually, one of them is like taking a swig. He freezes in place, and then his drink just pours out onto his face.
Shit.
But the dwarf, just like, "What the hell you do to me? You, rest of the armor off. We're in the pit now." And he looks over to the 2 that are fighting. He's like, "You 2, get out or I'll have your heads." And then the 2 that are in the pit just are like, "Oh shit," and they cower and they run off out of the pit. And he stomps down into the pit and starts wrapping his fists in a fabric. All right, what are you guys doing?
Well, I guess we're watching, and Gabriel's gonna fight this guy, and apparently he's a wood elf now.
Does Aaron notice any of this at all?
Okay.
It's like,
so
get the hell over here.
So Aaron, you find yourself off in the opposite corner of the room, nearby the 2 bards that are performing dancing music. Very.
Oh, this is the girl from Stellaria. I love this
one. And it's very, I guess, Renaissance, and it's the way that it's being performed.
Oh.
You kind of have
not
to.
Like smooth.
It's not smooth jazz. And but, however, after actually listening, you realize that there's no way that these 2 people are creating the music that you're hearing. There's like more instruments than available. Like as you look at, it's just like a flute and some drums, and it's like, maybe like sounds like 6 to 10 instruments instead. And you get down on the dance floor, and you start doing some more like traditional dances with this woman, and she Yeah, the Macarena. And
The
I need you to make a perception check, but I'm gonna say because it's Aaron and you're hanging out with woman, do it at disadvantage. You're focused on this person.
I don't want to argue, but I just want to make sure.
Well, you have the observant feat. You have the observant feat, so just do it at normal. Do it at normal then.
Wait. It's like I know I joke about being a professional, but like this is like legit. Aaron's a professional.
We're actually pretty okay at this.
You would have to feign liking a woman so that murder can happen. Oh well, even so, it really sucks. It's perception. You said it's only a 10.
10.
Yeah.
The sound of the commotion that Ortok and everyone is making is lost in the general bustle as you are totally focused on this woman, and she you guys are dancing together, and she just asks, so why is someone so refined as you hanging out with, well, you saw?
I ask myself that every morning when my eyes open, and every night before they close. But they are interesting company, and I crave interesting company, for they bring interesting adventures. And as I'm talking, kind of saying a lot of nothing. I mean, what, Aaron? No. I do want to. Can I? I know I didn't notice the reveal, but in my vicinity, I would like to see, like, okay, most of this is bullshit. Like, is it all meant to just be casino style, walk up to anything and have fun for 24 hours?
Make an insight check.
Okay. My insightful are pretty insightful. Yeah. I'm insightful, damn it. Oh, pretty insightful. 26.
26. So, as far as like
is every station like just full of NPCs waiting for us to press A?
As far as illusions go, and you've experienced illusions, and Arduin has certainly trained you a bit in the detection of illusions. This is like hyper realistic in every way. The tavern does seem to live and breathe. People walk across and get their things and drink. I guess the only thing that really tells off the fact that this is really odd is the fact that there's no exits.
Sure. Yeah.
Other than that, it's just like, well, I mean, yeah, this looks like a tavern that's being used. I don't know, like, it's definitely a busy night, but otherwise, it is illusion, and of course, you have your suspicions. It's a damn good one.
Right. Can I speak in Sylvan to Millie? It's obvious none of this is real. What sort of test are we taking at this moment? I'll say it in a conversational tone. Does she react to being Sylvaned at?
She begins to speak to you in common, almost
red pill or blue pill.
Almost not acknowledging the language, the difference in language that you've spoken, and just says, she says, something to the effect of, let's just finish our dance. You're enjoying yourself, right?
Jolly well am.
And she actually kind of, for the first time in the dance, like you're used to being in like noble courts where you're expected to kind of lead in these situations, and she actually kind of not very forcefully, but kind of oddly forcefully for kind of the expectations of what's going on here to be to kind of lead you to turn your attention from the rest of the space and kind of get you to look at her and to be engaged with the dancing and the music.
Probably not hard. Okay. Yeah. Did she? So, Aaron knows how to do all of this. And nobility are trained to move a certain way. Is she dancing like a common person? Or is she like way too good at this for no reason?
Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
She's dressed like a commoner that's well off, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Aaron wants to, he'll keep dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just kind of, like, he knows none of this is really real, but he's just going to go with it for a while. But he does want to keep his eyes peeled for any sort of threats, any big movements or anything too fast, too quick, shady stuff.
Sure.
Cool.
Why don't you roll a perception check for me?
Okay. Oh, it's a natural one. A trip. Land right in her boobs, anime style. That'll be great.
So
no, that'd be a natural 20.
Which one is it? I can't decide.
Oh god.
All right. So, with that natural one, you are suddenly the more the side of Aaron you try to repress in these situations just gets locked in this woman's eyes, and you dance for a while, and it's just really pleasant and enjoyable. And that's as the fight is about to begin off in the corner, you don't notice it at all. And next time we'll start the session right in a tavern brawl.
In a tavern brawl. With a exhausted, pretty much useless half-orc. These Jarangans.
As opposed to when? No.
As opposed to a regular useless half-orc.
Man, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, I guess. This is not what I thought how this was going to go, I will say. Oh my goodness.
All right.
I was like,
I had a feeling the revelry part would be some sort of sanguine shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome. This is great. Or Bacchus or whatever, name X party god here. Whatever.
Yeah.
damn.
All right.
Super fun. I like this one.
Yeah.
Well, I like all of them. But...
We drink, we fought, we probably really failed some sort of riddle test.
This is not real.
But I call bullshit. Yeah.
I call bullshit.
All right.
And apparently Gabriel's a wood elf.
A half elf.
Half elf. I'm sorry, I heard wood elf.
Half wood elf.
I heard what else.
Half wood elf, half man, half machine.
He's half elf and he's half wood. He's related to Gary, but not quite.
All right.
What's a twist?
Plot twist. Oh boy.
I'm gonna say goodbye to the internet. See you
Bye,
guys
Internet. I
next
think
week,
you've had enough.
probably. Bye.